Good morning, all you wonderful YouTubers out there. It's crack of dawn this morning. I woke up 4 a.m. Wasn't even starting to get light yet, but I wanted to prepare. I'm just excited like I was a kid when I used to wake up 2, 3 a.m. in the morning and go duck hunting in northern Minnesota. I'm excited about going on this prospecting trip this morning. A couple kilometers away from my house here in some property that we own, and look for Philippine gold. So here's my mode of transportation. It's a Kimco brand four-wheeler. It's a two-wheel drive. I bought it about a little less than a year ago, and it's a very small cc, 150 cc. But that's really all that's available in the Philippines here where I'm at. It's the only four-wheeler I can get. I'd prefer to have a four-wheel drive four-wheeler, but that's my only choice. So on the steep embankments and in the jungle, I'll be just walking, but this will get me there. And when I find like 20, 30 pounds of gold, I'll be able to haul it back with this. But here in the cooler, I got shovel strapped to the back, and I got my foldable metal detector in there, and all the equipment I'm gonna need this morning for my prospecting. So I'm just sitting here preparing, make sure I got everything, and drinking my tea and waiting for the dawn to crack a little more here, get a little bit more light before I take off. Yeah, right now it's cloudy out. And like I say, beginning of the dry season like it is right now. It never rained all night last night, but it's real cloudy right now, like it might rain this morning. Usually it rains in the morning, then clears up in the afternoon, but we'll see. We'll just deal with it as it comes. As soon as it starts to get light enough, I'm gonna take off and try to do most of the prospecting in the early morning hours before it gets too hot, because humidity gets so bad, and foreigners have a hard time dealing with it. Even though I've been here several years, still midday, you better be in the shade. That's all I can say. The UV from the sun, just a killer. So yeah, so I'm excited. Like I say, I've been looking forward to this for years. I've been researching the Philippines for years before I came here, and all my construction's done now. Most of my big chores, everything's set except for my generators. I'm still waiting on parts from China, and with what's going on with China right now, maybe they're stopped sending parts altogether from China to the Philippines, because the Philippines just invited the U.S. into all their military bases, and now they're doing joint military exercises in the islands close to Taiwan. I just saw an article yesterday on YouTube, like 17,000, almost 20,000 combined U.S. and Philippine military were dropped on the closest Philippine island to Taiwan to do exercises. Yeah, it's really escalating everywhere. Maybe I'll never get my parts to my generator. So I wish I would have. It's not available here, but a propane generator is the way to go. I don't care who you are, where you're at, right? You can store that propane in tanks, and it never goes bad. Your fuel never goes bad on you. And that's the #1 generator I really wanted, but I looked high and low here and tried to source it and couldn't get it. So now I'm stuck with this diesel generator. But anyways, this is, like I say, I'll wait for a little bit more here and I'll take off. And once I get to the location, then I'll do another little video, and we'll get prospecting. So join me later. Bye-bye.